here, fast approaching. Sitting up, I look to the clock on the nightstand, hoping it reads closer to dawn than midnight. No such luck. It's only 2:15. I've got a long night of no sleep ahead of me. With a sigh, I reach for the notebook and pen I keep next to the clock. After much squinting in the darkness, I find a fresh page and scribble 4 frustrating words. Had the dream again. I toss the notebook back onto the nightstand, followed by the pen. It lands with a clack against the notebook's cover before rolling onto the carpet. I tell myself to leave the pen there until morning, that nothing will happen to it overnight. But the bad thoughts arrive quickly. What if the pen leaks, its midnight black ink staining the cream-colored carpet? What if I'm attacked in the middle of the night and the only thing I can use to defend myself is an uncapped Bic, which now sits out of reach? That second one, as alarming as it is improbable, pulls me out of bed. I grab the pen and set it on the notebook. There. Much better. Anxiety soothed. For now. I'm about to crawl back under the covers when something outside catches my attention. A light. Not unusual for Hemlock Circle. Despite the lack of streetlights, it's never completely dark here. Light spills through bay windows onto immaculate front lawns and brightens second-floor bedrooms before the sun rises and long after it sets. The sconces flanking the Chen's front door burn from dusk to dawn, warding off both trespassers and the bats that occasionally try to roost in the eaves. All summer long, the Wallace's backyard pool glows in alien blue. At Christmas, lights twinkle at 5 of the 6 homes in the neighborhood, including the Patels, who put theirs up at Diwali and don't take them down until a new year begins. Then, there are the garage lights. Every house has them. A pair of motion-activated security lights centered above the garage doors that glare like headlights when triggered. In the evenings, they flick on and off around the cul-de-sac with the frequency of fireflies, as residents return from work in the waning light, go out to fetch the mail, haul recycling bins to the curb. As it gets closer to midnight, a few will continue to spring to life. When deer skulk through the neighborhood on their way to the woods, or when Fritz Van de Veer sneaks out for a cigarette after his wife Alice has gone to bed. The light that's caught my attention is the one above the Patel's garage, 2 houses away. It illuminates a patch of their driveway, the glow turning the asphalt ice white. Curious, I go to one of the windows in a bedroom I still don't consider my own. Not technically. The room that once was mine, and in my mind still is, sits across the hall, now vacant. This is my parents' bedroom, where I rarely ventured as a child. Now, though, through a series of recent developments I'm still grappling with, it's become my own. The windows in this new room offer a panorama of Hemlock Circle. From where I stand, I can see at least a piece of every house on the cul-de-sac. I glimpse a sliver of the old Behringer place on the left and a corner of the Chen's house to the right. Across from me, in full view from left to right, are the Van de Veers, the Wallaces, and the Patels, where the garage light still glows. What I don't see is anything that could have set it off. Mitesh and Deepika Patel are presumably inside and fast asleep. No animals scurry from the light, no wind blows that could have caused a nearby branch to sway hard enough to trigger the motion sensor. All I can see is an empty driveway on a quiet cul-de-sac in the dead of night. Soon I can't even see that, for the Patel's garage light suddenly goes out. 10 seconds later, the one at the Wallace's house clicks on. It's next door to the Patels, separated by the single road that leads into the cul-de-sac, which is currently free of cars, free of people, free of anything. I draw close to the window, my nose almost touching the glass, straining to see something, any small thing, that could have triggered the light above the Wallace's garage. There's nothing. Nothing visible, that is. Still, I stay pressed to the window, watching even after the Wallace's garage light clicks off. The only thing I can think of that could have triggered it.